Ah, it's a spooky corridor. I wonder where we could be. Well, it's pretty obvious where we are, isn't it? Yes, indeed it is. Thanks, creepy lady. So, welcome to this Dark Souls walkthrough tutorial, Funzo guide, I guess. Because by this point, really, who is watching? If you come into this video for a tutorial, then God help you. It's just for it's a little bit of fun. But we are obviously in Undead Asylum. We've all been here many times, even me, who hasn't actually beaten the game yet. But I'll explain about that in just a moment. It's familiar to everyone I know that's played this game has not only played it once. Whether you've beaten it or whether you've beaten it and gone into new game and hammered it over and over again, or you've, like myself, restarted it a whole bunch of times because you get to a point, you get your shit pushed in, and you give up, you rage quit, and then I'll just give him his dramatic moment of entry. And this dude, who was basically responsible for starting this whole adventure. Yeah, so I've restarted this a whole bunch of times. I could only get so far. It's only on my last playthrough, which I started last week, and thanks to some really good encouragement from a few friends of mine, Andrew, Nabeel, Mike, you know who you are. Thank you again for getting me through that. It's only that I've really started to understand the game, and I started making these video clips, and then at the moment I've kind of hit a bit of a roadblock in the game where every direction I go in, I'm absolutely getting my ass handed to me. So just while I'm taking a break from that, I thought it might be fun to just go back to the start and this is mainly to encourage anyone who hasn't played this game, or because it's legendarily one of the hardest games ever, or you've tried it like I did and then just gave up and just like it's not going to happen, it's not for me, it's an experience I will never get to have. And hopefully, if I feel like that and I can actually start to understand it and do okay, then really anything is possible. So that's why I'm doing this, and also to stave off the quarantine madness. It's something to do, it's something fun. So here we are, do a bit of a boogie there, light the first bonfire, and yeah, that's things are on a poppin'. Now, I just came over here just to show where this door is, because we're going to come back to that in a minute. But speaking of doors, now I wonder what kind of big ass mofo would necessitate a door of this enormity. I guess we're going to find out, aren't we, in just a second. I can hear some enormous hoofing footsteps, and look out, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to get the F out of dodge. And safe. Okay, so we're going to come back and see this dude actually in the next video. I thought this first one I would just light the bonfire. I just quickly sort of dash through this first stage because it's very short and contained, and just kind of go through a few of the basics just for anyone new who's watching this, because well, if this hopeless sucker can get good, then maybe I can too. I'm hoping to show that if I can get good at it, then maybe you can as well. And also, like I said, because I'm going crazy in quarantine. So yeah, big chase down and jump attack at that guy for absolutely no reason there, because I jumped and forgot to attack. But I'll just go take care of it with the longsword instead. And just here, you see how you can hear him still firing arrows at you, and I just stopped there on the stairs just to kind of show, even though I know what's coming there, and there's a good chance watching this you probably do as well. It's just a really core idea that is critical to success in this game, is don't rush anywhere. Do not go charging into any situation, because if you do, we'll just have a peek at that dude in there. How are we going to get in there, I wonder? Let's go find out. Yeah, this would be a great example of charging into something, because that is the only time on this is now 7 attempts, I think, conservatively 7. That is the first time I have never got whacked. I always forget it's there, that trap. You just got to roll out of the way once it's been triggered. And that just exemplifies what I was talking about. Don't rush anywhere in this game. Always caution, caution, caution. And once you pick up that shield, get that shield up, just in case. So, am I going to listen to this dude? I wonder. Yeah, of course I am.
I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family: thou who art undead art chosen.
I feel bad talking over this guy, because like the actual lore and story that is given to you in chunks of this size is rare. It's like every time I hear it, I'm still kind of like picking up new little bits. Like it only took me until I think last week, this last playthrough, that I realized that that is the same dude who just let you off the, he just dropped the key through the roof. Never made that connection before, and no spoilers, but this, we may run into this guy at some point again. Oh, isn't that exciting? It's a teaser.
So go now, and thank you.
You're welcome, bro. Okay, so now all the way up here, and just fought this dude. You see they've got short swords now, and then for some reason I came down here now and unlocked this gate. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but I'm going to be coming back to do it in a minute anyway, so but really it just kind of reinforcing where that shortcut is to get back down to the bonfire area. Yeah, so as that hollow dude just showed you, these guys have their own little swords now, and they're, like I said, as long as you keep blocking, they're not going to give you any real grief. All you got to be wary of is they do this slow attack there, which is no problem. They also do that frenzy attack, and if you get caught in that without your shield up, then it doesn't matter that these are like essentially the lowest enemies in the game. That'll still take care of business, and you'll be, first one to complain, leaves with the bloodstain. Sorry. I did not expect a Fred Durst appearance in this commentary, but there you go. It's a little bonus. So it's just told me there how you do a backstab. Oh, fuck you. That's how you do a backstab, my friend. Just target lock, get behind him, and those are going to come in super useful later in the game. Anyway, here's this lock gate that also features later on, but just kind of pointing out that that's there. And through this fog here, yeah, that's where we're going to be going at the start of the next video, to fight that big fat ass that we just went skipping on by earlier on. But just for now, I think you've heard quite enough of me, so I'm just going to traipse all the way back down to this bonfire, and that'll do it. So you know your way back now. I'm going to start the next video, if I do one, just from right outside that white fog. So there we go, we're off and running. Hope you enjoyed this. Catch you later, guys. Bye.